This editorial cartoon in today's Atlanta Journal-Constitution speaks to the two sides of the pop star's image. I want you to take a look at it right now. Heaven and hell flipping a coin over who gets Michael Jackson. Well, the man behind that drawing, Pulitzer Prize-winning cartoonist Mike Lukovich, joins me now to talk about this and some other drawings inspired by Jackson. You know, we've got a lot of comments about that one in particular.
Right.
How'd you come up with that particular concept? What made you get to that?
Well, normally when a known figure passes away, I usually do something with them entering the pearly gates. You know, Michael had a life where, you know, he was dogged by a lot of scandal, and I just couldn't, you know, I couldn't have him moonwalking into heaven. I think people would have been upset that I was sort of ignoring that other part of his life.
Sugarcoating his life?
Yeah, and so I just tried to come up with something that didn't condemn the guy, but still kind of showed that, you know, he left some real questions behind.
And I want to read to you some of the comments that we've gotten so far about that, because viewers, some of them really taking issue with it. Let's go to one of our tweeters here. This is Relin Noor, and we're going to put that up on the screen for you. And basically what this person says is, this is awful. Let's focus on the good that this great man did in the world. He had no peace in life. Let's give it to him in death. What do you think about that?
Well, I can understand that. You know, controversial figures, when they, known figures, when they pass away, you tend to forget the negativity and you want to remember the good things. So I can understand that, but as a cartoonist, I have a responsibility to get my opinion out there and get people thinking. So I felt like I couldn't just sugarcoat that other side of his life.
I got two more comments from you. We're going to bring up my Twitter page. Got a couple people on there speaking today, and the first one says, "Wow, that's a pretty bold statement, very bold. I think that issue will be handled between Michael and his maker." And then
that was probably a relative.
Was that who that was? Well, Bejewel says that your cartoon shows no imagination.
What?
Michael's life was colorful. This oversimplification is boring, black and white as the picture itself.
And that could have been another relative.
Oh,
you know, that
come
doesn't like
on.
me so
They
much.
can't all be relatives. I mean, people are going to have their opinion. I mean, especially when you look at that, flip a coin between, you know, the devil and
oh, right.
You're seeing, what, this is St. Peter at the gate? Is that who that's supposed to be?
Right, right. Yeah, it's St. Peter. Yeah, it's, again, you know, it's, he was a complicated person, and I tried to show the, you know, it just wasn't cut and dried, so I had to do that.
All right, well, let's look at some of your other ones, because you've got quite a few here. Michael Jackson was quite an inspiration to you, apparently, and you know, it really speaks to what's going on right now. This is our next one. It says in the little caption, "We're breaking in on the Savior's second coming announcement to bring you a Michael Jackson update."
Right.
How did you get to that one? And when was this one published?
I think that was during his last trial, and various CNN and various other cable news were really following the Michael Jackson trial and putting all other news pretty much aside. And so that's why I did that cartoon.
Actually, to tell you the truth, we're getting a lot of comments about that. A lot of people want to know what's going on in the world, Iran especially, and they're saying, oh, this Michael Jackson. But you know, it just happened.
Yeah, right.
Let's get to a couple more really quickly, because people want to see them. This next one deals with his trials. Talk to me about this one.
Yeah, okay, this was when they were selecting the jurors. A jury's been selected, all 12. The lawyer is saying, Michael, that's not their age. Yeah, that's not how many there are. That's their age. So,
and very quickly, I've got to get this. We're out of time. But the next one is he's dangling Liz Taylor over a balcony. This is in reference to
that's after the baby. Oh my God! Now he's dangling Liz Taylor. Now people can go to ajc.com, my newspaper's website, and see all my archives.
All right. Well, thanks so much for your time today.
Thank you,
really
Betty.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate it.